Basically though, I got the opportunity to fly to Arizona, you know what I'm saying, work with NLE Choppa, you know what I'm saying, it's called Awaken Choppa. You know, go ahead and subscribe right here if it pops up. And this is all I got for right now. I got this shirt, and I got all clothes up in there. But yeah, I mean, got what, like 3 pairs of shoes, 4 pairs of shoes. Got the suitcase, got the backpack. I'm still shocked, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things going on in my life at the moment right now, but I'm like, you know what? Opportunities are like once in a lifetime. So, you know, I'm finna chase this dream. You know what I'm saying? No cap, no cap.
Oh, God. Play back, bro. Damn, that's crazy. That shit like hell.
I'm saying? No cap, no cap. And if you watching this right now.
No pause it, fool, because I'm crying already, fool. But the reason why I'm crying is because, like, sometimes I don't even be realizing how much power I got. It really changed your life. And that was like 3 seconds in. Oh, God.
No cap, no cap. And if you watching this right now, this shit finna be lit. This shit finna be lit. All right, what's up, y'all? This is gonna be lit though. No cap, no cap. Sand looking beautiful. We got Pops over here. Say what's up with it, Pops. What's up, man? I woke up. I was like, am I dreaming? Got Choppa. Say what's up with the Choppa.
Oh, it is, man.
You already know.
I ain't got here. Got a bill recorder.
You know.
You know, I got this.
I recorded myself, and around that time, and I was like, I never know what I was gonna use it for. Yeah. But yeah, so now we can just do an intro. What's up, you guys? Hope y'all enjoyed that little small clip or whatever, man. If y'all don't know, my name is Abail. You know what I'm saying?
NLE Choppa, of course. You know what I'm saying? My boy right here.
Yeah. The journey, man.
Yeah.
The journey. That was crazy. I'm really thinking about it now. Like, I'm actually like watching the video when it's quiet, because I was editing it while I was like at a college. But the real deal, like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, shit. About tears in my eyes, for real, like, because I know that space where you was in of like, probably feel like you don't know what you wanted to do for yourself or where you were going or what plans God had for you. And me just following my intuition of what God sent me, open up a door in your life that God was wanting to open for you. You know what I mean? So like, it was like I was being a vessel of Him to put you in a position to now like, you kind of know what you want out of life. And it's like, I kind of changed your life in a sense. And not even just taking full credit about it, because the type of person you are, you're going to always get blessings. But I just did my part as if, like, I just did my part in a small way, but it was major to you. And it changed your life. Like, just looking at that, for sure, right? Yeah. That shit beautiful as hell. That shit very beautiful. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. A lot of people really don't know how we met. A lot of people think I'm your cousin. A lot of people think I'm just some random nigga that just be following you with a camera. But do you remember how we met?
School.
School, yeah, we went to school together. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like acquaintances though, like nothing really like crazy. Well, nah, we was cool.
Yeah,
but
man,
it was
cool.
Like, yeah, we rode the bus, but
yeah, I always looked at Abail like as a human. If that makes sense, because you know, it's some people that like It's some people like you just look at it as if like they lame as hell.
What you trying to say?
Like any other person would look at you like as a square.
Yeah.
But I looked at you as a human and I always treated you like one.
For sure.
I feel like, if that makes sense. Shit, people probably looked at me like a square sometimes, but man, you was square as hell, but I looked at you like a human, and I always fucked with you.
Yeah.
Because you're bright. You're very bright.
Appreciate you. You know, it's crazy. Kind of seeing your growth, bro. Like your growth in general, just like from the start to now. And how you feel I supported you back then?
Man, you always was supportive, regardless. Whatever I did, you was always supportive. As far as music, when I dropped, even if that shit, like the shit I used to drop when it wasn't even just big, you know what I'm saying, like 5,000 views in a week or something, like little stuff like that. And you was always supporting, and even like you always tell people how big I was gonna be, and like you saw something that I ain't even see sometimes in me. So shit, you was always a good dude, like always supportive. You was more supportive than people in my circle, and you wasn't even in my circle. Well, you was cool, but day to day, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't just with me day to day.
You know what the crazy thing is? I never thought I'd be working with you. Like, I always just wanted to. I really wanted to be like in what's it called? Just kind of like, you know, you watching somebody on TV in a way, just to see the growth, because I just always supported you because I really fucked your, like, mess with your music like really good, like, and it wasn't just your music, it was your personality too. Like, I think you was posting on Instagram and you was posting music, but you was also posting funny things, and you know, sometimes a nigga come home to a bad day, you know, getting off the bus, going home, you know what I'm saying, just too much going on. I'd be waiting to watch you, you know, post on Instagram, and you pretty funny, fool. You kind of funny or whatever. So, you know, when I saw you doing that, I was like, damn, like, this nigga really making an impact. Like, it would be that one person that probably comment, like, or DM you, be like, man, you made my day. And you was in high school doing that. So I tried doing that. How do you think I did on my Instagram, like, back then? We were really think about it, fool. We was really the two popping niggas in high school, though, in a way. Nah. Hey, follower wise, I think so, right?
You just do some ugly ass shit. You was funny though. Always funny.
Nah, for sure. But so anyways, fast forward. You know, I think, you know, you was doing good in music. You know what I'm saying? 3 years in. After I graduated high school, this is the 3rd year in. I think when you was in music, I went to college, and because, you know, I come from an Ethiopian household, so like college is like you gotta go to college. Like, college is the only way. And, you know, I understand that for some people, college is probably the only way because they don't know nothing better to do, you know, or like find a loophole out. But I always felt like I was bigger than college in a way, in a sense. So me going into college, I had a scholarship or whatever, but I was working at Amazon at the same time. And when I was working at Amazon, I'm trying to think. When I was working at Amazon, I was like 3 months in working at Amazon and doing schooling, bro. My grades were like bad as fuck. Like, it was terrible. And I wasn't getting no sleep. I was stressing. I'm over here trying to pay the bills while I'm in college. And I remember around that time, I think this was 2020 of like August, you started going on your spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying? Just motivating people. And just showing different, like, nobody introduced, no celebrity or anybody with a big influence introduces people to veganism. Nobody introduced anybody to meditation and just, you know, positive things in a way. You know what I'm saying? Of course, always the violence is gonna get promoted more, you know, but the way you was promoting it too, everybody was starting to follow. You know what I mean? And I took heed of that. Is that heed? Yeah. And like literally, when you were explaining how to meditate, I meditated for my first time, and I don't meditate as often now, but when I meditated around that time, it just like meant a lot to me because I meditated for my first time, and it just put me in a sense of like relaxation, like peace. Everything's gonna be okay. And that's when you were talking about affirmations, writing down your goals, just keep writing it. So so you already, it's installed in your head that
Reprogramming subconscious.
telling you it's already there. And when I started doing that, I started DMing you on Twitter and letting you know, like, I appreciate you. I think you always follow me on Twitter. I think because when your Instagram got took, I didn't have any contact with you, and I think you changed your old number. But off of Twitter, I DM you, let you know, like, bro, I appreciate you, da-da-da. Like, you really, like, making an impact. And you were making an impact on just words. You weren't even doing anything physically, you know? So I remember, I think it was September of 2020, where I hit you up and I was like, oh, I need a job, da-da-da. And I can do whatever from online. And you hit me, you actually texted me back really quick. You was like, yeah, what can you do, da-da-da. I didn't know what I was useful for. You know what I'm saying? I never edited a video. I never recorded. I never even holded a camera. So when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Never mind, da-da-da, because I have no, like, I don't know what my use could be. So I left it alone. And I remember it was the last text message I texted you. It was kind of like a paragraph just explaining, like it was one Instagram, not Instagram, but you went live on some platform. I think it was YouTube, and you were explaining, just believe like everything's gonna be okay, just, you know, da-da-da. And that really meant so much to me, to where I remember I texted like a paragraph, like, I appreciate you, like, I see triple numbers, and I just know everything's gonna be okay, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when you texted me, you was like, I need you, and I didn't know what you were talking about. And that's when you decided to open up the Awaken Choppa page.
So that was pretty much time period in my life. I knew I wanted a lot of things to be documented, and I knew like I felt like there was kind of like a new wave I wanted to start it, just keeping the camera around me 24/7. So I spent like a lot of, I think the first camera we had bought for you was like around like 4,000 or something. I can't really remember, but I bought a camera and I just gave it to him when he first met me, and I just told him, I'm like, man, I want your job to just be, you know what I'm saying, just shooting whatever you want to shoot. And I know you don't have no experience with it, but I know how good of a dude you was, so I was willing to go through that process of you learning and just trust you, and just knew that you would take the opportunity and really not procrastinate with it. And you did numbers. Like, if you go back to if you go all the way to our first YouTube videos and look at the edits and everything, like, it's not even the coloring, like, on how the videos look. It wasn't as good, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at now to today, how the videos look, you will see the growth in him in general. Like, dude really put in the hours, and you did everything I knew you was gonna do. So
yeah, we hit 1 million, and honestly, I feel like we could have hit 1 million in like a couple of months if I knew what I knew now, you know.
Yeah, but everything be divine timing, you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna come at the right time, and it came at the right time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels better when you work your ass off for it than it's just coming quick.
And you know what? I learned a lot from you. A lot of people don't know, bro, but this man be in the studio like when we travel to go to a studio, we be in that studio, 10 hours? 12 hours straight. So I kind of created that habit of just staying up. So, I can't stay up the whole 12 hours or 24 hours, how long you stay up, but I for sure learned a lot from you. Just grinding is like, it's not just a short amount of time. Like, you grinding forever, grinding to provide. You know? Oh yeah, I wanted to explain too. Like, I was in college, and I was like, man, fuck this. I don't care what my parents say. I love my parents, you know what I'm saying, but I was like, I can't do this. And I told my parents hypothetically, I was like, what if I stop college, would it be cool? Da da da. And they were like, no, da da da. And I don't like lying, but I lied for a year straight, telling my parents that I was in college, but I was really taking flights to different states, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you just gotta be straight up and be honest.
But what I told you though about that,
It's gonna fall back on you.
no, I'm talking about with the situation with you so slow. Pretty much I told him, bro, I'm like, man, you a man, you need to tell your parents what you want to do for your life, for your career's sake. Cause I was having the same battles with my mom and my parents. Like when I was trying to go to the studio and try to convince them, like, yo, this is what God telling me to do. Like it was hard to kind of bring them on board, but at the end of the day, as parents, they're gonna want the best for you, so they're gonna give their opinion on what they feel is best. But sometimes it's up to you to test those waters because you know what's best for you at the end of the day. So I was pretty much telling you during that time period, I'm like, yo, you need to tell your parents, like, be real with them. Just be straight up, like, yo, this is what I want to do, and I'm sorry, but if I fail, I owe it to y'all, but if I don't, like, this is just what I want to do. And I was just pretty much telling them, like, you got to have those conversations with them because at the end of the day, how old were you during that time?
It was like, probably 18.
You were 18, you wasn't no damn 18, you was like 19.
No, 18. Yeah, I was 19. Yeah, I was 19.
You was going on 20, you know what I'm saying? You was going on 20, and like, you just pretty much growing into an adult, you know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta make sure you do stuff for yourself. And sometimes it's cool making mistakes. Like sometimes you gotta test those waters. You never know. Not saying be disobedient, but if you feel something genuinely within your soul that this is what you're supposed to be doing, go chase it. Because at the end of the day, parents are in a whole different time age than you. You know what I'm saying? Parents, whatever parents might think worked back then, sometimes don't work in this age, or whatever they think is working in this age didn't work for them. But you know what I'm saying? It's about what you want to do, and if it's best for you, go achieve it, go do it.
Yeah, and what you said about the parents thing, a year later into it, my parents put 2 and 2 together, and they noticed I wasn't in school, And a couple months, it was kind of like we were distant, but we kind of just had the guts to just go up to them and tell them the truth. And you're right, tell them the truth, This is really what I want to do, and they can hear it in my voice how much it meant to me. It's not, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I be getting paid pretty good, I ain't gonna lie, but it's not even about the money. It's like, it's some kind of passion for it. Like, I never thought I loved recording, but like, that's all I do now. Like, sometimes he'll be like, bro, why are you recording this? I'll just be like, bro. It's just like, it just turned into a passion, so they can tell how much I loved it. And now they understand, I come home, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, hey, how's everything going? I go state to state, and, they're very supportive now, you know what I'm saying? And, they even like him, you know what I'm saying? So, I be keeping up sometimes. So. If you have a dream, just follow it and don't be scared. I feel like you got to go through trials and tribulations to actually get to where you want to go to. But yeah, that's the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? I might post time to time on here, you know what I'm saying? But I got one question. What's your funniest moment with Abail?
When you was talking about how you told that story on casting that Twitch stream about you getting jacked off by that dude, and
Let me cut this out. I didn't get jacked off by a dude. Hypothetically, the person had a mask on. I was like, damn, what if this is a nigga? But it's already too late. I went to a massage parlor in New York, got a massage, and ended up getting jacked off, and didn't think about it after. I was kind of drunk, you know what I'm saying?
Cause then the story you told on the live too, I can't remember what the fuck you was talking about. He was like, when they took the condom or something. You said something. Nah, that was by far one of the funniest shit. Yeah. One of them. You got a lot of funny moments too.
Nah, you got a lot of fun moments. I can't really think. I think the YouTube videos be funny to me. I think the one you did with DDG was funny as hell though. Talking about the murder burger and yeah. But anyways, if y'all like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Make sure to subscribe to Awaken Choppa. And yeah, we out, man.